folks? Kyle from SoCal Slow Cones here. Today we're going to go over a version of the actual Eliminator, not the Eliminator that MotoJitsu set up that wasn't even close to the actual Eliminator, which is a police motor pattern. I made this one even harder than the police one in that it's an 18-foot radius turn with 9 feet straight into another 18-foot radius turn. Looks something like this. So you have the full lock left, over here, full lock right, and if you lag at fully locking those handlebars, you will not make it. I've tried, you won't make it. I've ridden out of it a bunch of times, just practicing it to get to this point. But this is harder than the actual police pattern because it's tighter and there's not as much room for you to go straight in the middle to set yourself up for another turn. But as you can see, we do it both directions. Forward, backwards, right side up, upside down, every which way. It only benefits us and increases our skills, right? So these last couple ones and this turn, I'm using rear brake, clutch, throttle control. As you can hear, I'm not excessively revving the bike. It's just humming along like a sewing machine, right? Using the rear brake to control my speed. But you know what? Where's the fun in that? Let's do it clutch and throttle only. So, here's only clutch and throttle. Still need to full lock the bars to make it. And there we go, right? Clutch and throttle only. There is no rear brake in that. Let's do it clutch and throttle only the other direction. So we're going to slow it down. We get our clutch and throttle set. We get the handlebars locked. Clutch and throttle only. And there's no right way to do this. We should be good at both using the rear brake and using the clutch and throttle. You should be so good with your clutch and throttle control that doing something like this, you don't need the rear brake. See, no rear brake. No rear brake. All right? The rear brake is a tool, but it should not be a crutch. And we'll do it one more time with the brake, and then I'll sign off for this video. The rear brake is just one more thing, really, that I tell new riders this all the time. The rear brake is just one more thing that you have to be in control of, right? You have to be smooth with it. That's a third variable that you have to be smooth with, as opposed to just getting really good at the clutch and throttle. And you only really have to worry about those two things. If you're too hard on the rear brake, it upsets the bike. And you just get kind of wonky with the whole thing. But it can be good if you're practicing slow riding, like doing these 18-foot turns at 1 mile an hour, right? I'm at 1 mile an hour right now. Look at that. Easy as pie. If you want to ride like this, hit me up, SoCalSlowCones.com. Regardless, get out there, train, ride safe, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.